The reward of the path is in what it avoids. I've spent quite a lot of time under the auspices of certain New Age and New Thought traditions, and while they certainly can hold a validity and value, they are also easy to corrupt the mind into a sense of toxic positive psychology, an endless and exhausting pursuit of more, thinking the right thoughts, yielding to the right thing, or doing right action in order to achieve or grant good karma. As human beings, we operate somewhat like a machine, driven in large part by two factors, a fear of punishment and a pleasure of reward. As noted in Charles Duhigg's The Power of Habit, we are composites of habit loops. When it comes to following a discipline, whether it's an exercise regime, a meditation practice, or noble moral code, we usually fixate on the positive reward we expect to receive. We think that if we are good, we will be rewarded by status, future success. While it's possible that we might receive these rewards by following these particular disciplines, perhaps we can explore an alternative perspective, rooted in the ancient principle of via negativa, or the negative way. This is a philosophy of subtraction, the understanding that sometimes our lives can be improved more profoundly by removing what is harmful or unnecessary than constantly adding to what is good. Consider from an alternative perspective Occam's razor, that the correct answer is often the simplest, or as Einstein once said, simplicity is the ultimate form of sophistication. Simplicity is achieved by removing items, extraneous, inefficient, unneeded elements from the piece in order to allow the principle to shine through. Under this lens, we can view the true reward of a path or a vocation in life as in what it avoids. And we can see this principle play off in various different stages of life or philosophical traditions. The path of Stoicism in Eastern philosophy, avoiding friction. We see this subtractive reward clearly in a lot of ancient philosophy. Look at the Noble Eightfold Path of Buddhism. The immediate reward is not necessarily to achieve a mystical state of nirvana. Rather, it might actually be in avoiding unnecessary conflict, drama, anxiety that inevitably accompany less than noble behavior. Similarly, the ancient Stoics did not chase happiness. They practiced a discipline of avoiding destructive passions, anger, jealousy, and greed. By doing so, the reward was not that they received abundance from heaven, but that they had an absence of inner turmoil, allowing a baseline state of tranquility to emerge. Isn't that what we're all seeking anyway? The path of Western morality, avoiding metaphorical hell. This applies equally to Western traditions, like the Ten Commandments coming from the Judeo-Christian traditions. The immediate benefit of following such codes or commandments isn't necessarily guaranteed ticket to a literal gate of heaven. Rather, if we view heaven and hell as metaphorical states of being, the real reward might be in avoiding the hellish consequences of defying any one of them. Choosing not to steal or lie is rewarded immediately by avoiding the nightmare of paranoia, ruined reputation, and potential prison time. In many cases, instead of fixating on the positive yields of a path, it's far more valuable to consider the negative consequences it spares you from, although this is not always our natural tendency. This concept strongly aligns to the Taoist principle of Wu Wei. Often mistranslated as non-action, Wu Wei is better understood as effortless action, or action without friction. It is not necessarily about complete passivity, sitting back and doing nothing out of fear. It is about moving in such perfect alignment with natural flow of reality, the Tao, that we do not force outcomes. By not forcing things, you avoid severe blowback, resistance that comes from going against the grain. Unfortunately, social systems often exclusively reward visible action. So, we ourselves are duped into believing that we must always violently do something to achieve a result or earn praise. You will rarely receive a medal for the disasters your discipline avoided or effortless action prevented. Yet, the wisest position is often realizing that the quiet absence of suffering, drama, and ruin can be maybe the greatest reward you've ever asked for.